your Classic Metal Show right here on the ClassicMetalShow.com. That was Channel Zero with Wish You Well. That's from their Exit Humanity release. And a guy that's on here to wish you well, that is, unless you side very hard one way or the other in the political spectrum, it is the guitarist of Channel Zero, as well as from Snot and from Soulfly, and now as a solo artist, it is Mr. Mikey Doling. Mikey, how are you, sir?
I am doing good, man. How are you, brother?
I am awesome, man. It is very good to chat with you. You know, it's funny. I don't normally do a chat up before an interview, but we just you and I. It's like we are kindred spirits of
totally
of anger and anger and rage against the whole political establishment. Without
no doubt,
side.
I feel like we're sitting at the bar having a beer, just rapping.
Amen, awesome. Man. Well, dude, if I was sitting at the bar right now, I would be requesting your Dirty Clown song, because it is just a perfect song for this environment today. And for people that haven't heard it or seen it yet, it's a video and a song that just shits on all of the government right now. That doesn't say left is good and right is bad or vice versa. It basically says, if you pick one of these guys, you're stupid because they're all bad.
Yeah, man, it kind of nails it right. And, just the whole thing just becomes such a fucking circus and just such a clown show.
Yep.
You know, I thought it'd be a great topic to point out instead of taking a side. You know, it's all one big fucking pile of shit.
Amen.
And, yeah, man, and there you go. Check out the video, and you'll see that.
No doubt, man. Well, Mikey, before we get into the new project, let's just talk a little bit about what you've been up to the last 10 years. Obviously, Channel Zero, for people here that don't know Channel Zero, they might think it's a new band, but Channel Zero is anything but that. It's a very successful band over in Belgium that, has been going on for quite a long time.
Yeah, they've been together 25 years. I mean, they did take several years off, but they started back in, 93 or 92 or something like that. Right. Mm-hmm. They've been around a long fucking time. And, the band, we do really well over there. We're playing arenas and headlining festivals. And, it's not just Belgium, too. We'll do Belgium, France.
Sure.
We did Hellfest over there, and then we'll go play Wacken in Germany. And, Luxembourg, we get around that region. Holland is good.
Right. No doubt. Mm-hmm. How frustrating is it for you as somebody that's been in, international bands for the last 30 years? It's got to be frustrating that you have to leave your own home in order to get a large audience. It's sad that the music's the same, but in this country it doesn't break like it does in so many of the countries over in Europe.
You know what, man? I just think it's where you put the work in, man. In that band, they put the work in out there. They didn't really suit up and get out here and do the van and just rock it in America. I don't think it's really so much America or Europe. I think it's just where you actually put the work in, and they put the work in over there, and so there's a great fan base for them. So, there's a good rock scene in America, man. You got some kick-ass bands out here doing really fucking good. But at the same time, they don't do good over there, but they're doing good here because, like you said, they don't put the work in over there. So, the harder you fucking work, the more success you have, I think, personally.
Sure.
That's on the road,
But I will throw the caveat to that, though, because you look at, like, the Wacken Festival as an example.
Which is incredible. I got to play that 2 or 3 times.
Dude,
yeah.
It's
Soulfly.
It's
twice,
insane.
And with Channel once, yeah.
Sure.
Great.
It's insane,
Sorry, I didn't
though.
mean to cut you off.
Oh, no, dude. It's insane how it really doesn't matter what band is on stage or what style of music is on stage. It could be like Nightwish, or it could be Halloween, or it could be Soulfly, or it could be Channel Zero. Mm-hmm. And it's not like when a band, like I watched a ton of it this year online because they do the online streaming.
Right.
The one that surprised me was Body Count. Body Count came out there, and I'll be honest, I really didn't think anybody was going to get it. And I mean, no one leaves. No one. It's not like here. You know how it is here at a festival. If it's a band you don't know, everybody's taking a piss or grabbing a beer or something.
No, you're totally right about that, man. You hit one of these festivals like in the South and the Midwest, where they got all these kick-ass festivals in the U.S. they are a little picky with their bands and which ones they get crazy for. Over there in Germany and like Belgium for Alcatraz and Grass Pop and all that, they go fucking nuts for every goddamn band on that stage, man. And you're totally right about that.
Dude, I wish some of that fever and some of that fever would come here, and I wish what would leave here is some of that, and you went through this way back to the Snot days, where I wish people would stop trying to sub classify every kind of music. Well, this band is nu metal metalcore with a tinge of death metal or what. Just stop. It's metal. Right. It's rock. It's metal. It's good. How about that? You know?
Yeah, dude. When I was in Snot back in the day, we thought of ourselves as like a punk rock band,
right?
And we got lumped into the nu metal thing, which is cool. I mean, I loved all those nu metal bands, what they call nu metal, but we're just like, goddamn, just because we're a 90s band, we were a nu metal band. Yeah. And then all the emo stuff started coming out, and they were hating on fucking nu metal, right? Mm-hmm. I just heard the hating. And now they're the ones getting the brunt of everybody nowadays. You know, they hate emo, gets made fun of.
Right.
And I just think it's all rock and roll, man. You just got to look at it that way, man. It's just the time. As long as there's loud guitars and drums, man, God bless them, dude. Yeah. You got to support it.
And in the end, it's all different anyway. You know, whether it's like even within a subcategory that's still pretty big, like nu metal. I mean, nu metal could be what? It could be Limp Bizkit, Crazy Town, Snot. Or
dude, but you could actually put Slipknot in that nu metal category. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I mean. It doesn't matter. It's still just what it was the metal of the time. Korn, Slipknot, you guys, everything. It was all just what we were all into. That's it.
Yeah, man, I'm with you on that.
You know, it's crazy, but dude. Obviously, man, the news that you're here to promote is the new video, the new song, "Dirty Clown." As we were saying, it definitely takes a shot at the political world. And you and I were talking before about how it seems like the both of us. I don't think either one of us will claim that we're right, left, or libertarian. We're just very issue based. Why do you think? Why do you think so many people can't just be issue-based? Why do you think that it's so important that people are willing to fight and lose friends and everything over picking a side?
Dude, I addressed it in the song. It's tribalism. Okay. You know, it's like my team is better than your team. And it comes to a point they don't even care what the team's doing anymore. It's just them against you. I mean, Donald Trump literally is stealing babies from mothers and with no way to return them, putting them in cages, you know, and they get supported by his following. They're like, no, man, it's not like that. The other ones did that too. Right. Instead of them going, you know what, that is fucked up. We should change it. They're just going to go ahead and defend it. Come on, man, that's fucking wrong. Right. You know? And you know what I'm saying? Like, this is a tribalism thing. It's retarded, man.
It is. And you're hitting on something that I scream and holler at people about is wrong, period. You know, it doesn't matter if it's killing people in wars in Syria or if it's taxing people for not having a product or a service in the United States or anything or taxing us to death because it's a holiday, so the gas price goes up, 35 cents for a weekend.
Totally.
You know, it's all about the issues, and it baffles my mind that, we're a loud generation. Like I was telling you before, I'm 51 years old. I'm a big mouth, loud mouth. You are a big mouth, loud mouth as well. But most people, it's like they get on Twitter and they're big talkers with their keyboards. But if you get up in their face, they have nothing to say. It's like, no, say these things where it counts. Write your congressman, write your political people and say something. Don't just say it on Twitter like that means anything.
Dude, you know what, man? I used to be one of those keyboard warriors too, back in the, while back, and then I caught myself. I'm like, what am I fucking doing?
Right.
I'm engaging with somebody when I really don't even know what I'm talking about. I was buying into it, and I think a lot of people are doing that, man. I think everybody needs to fucking look at themselves in the mirror and go, dude, you really know what you're fucking talking about. Are you willing to put your reputation and your belief and your integrity just for the sake of fucking arguing with somebody on the goddamn internet. It's stupid. Yeah. The whole fucking thing is lame. Yeah. And like you said, go vote and just take it there and just, and that's it, man. And quit arguing with each other. It's really stupid. It's embarrassing, man. Like the rest of the world's looking at us bickering like we are and acting like fools, and it's fucking embarrassing.
It is. Dude, I used to, like 7-8 years ago, I was that guy that would, somebody would say something, I would write half a book on why they were full of shit on Facebook. I'd be like, here's my 15-point platform on why you're full of shit. And then, what? I did that for years, and probably just like you, in all those years, I didn't convert one person to see my side. Not one.
Right, exactly. There's no way to. It comes back to that tribalism thing.
Right.
You can present all the fucking facts you want, and they're going to go over and they're going to go to their tribal tribe and find facts over there and fight with you about it. It's just bullshit, Right. All of it. It's just crap. And at the end of the day, really, none of us know what the fuck we're talking about, man. We think we do. We're taking talking points from CNN, NBC, and the other guys taking it from Fox, and we think we know what we're talking about because we watch TV. It's just so lame, annoying.
Is there a way to fix it?
I think maybe listening to each other more and not just fucking barking back like you think you know what you're talking about, and really consider other people's thoughts. And, I think that's the best way to do it. Communication, man. Right. Right?
Well, dude, it's funny because I agree with you, but I think there's more that could be done. And the problem is that to do something legitimate to fix this would mean it would absolutely showcase how the political system is nothing but a power grab. And that's what,
dude, absolutely.
Mean, because you could easily, and correct me if I'm wrong or if you think I'm nuts on this. I honestly believe we could, in this age, with everything being digital and everything being so immediate, we have no use anymore for a Senate or a Congress. We don't need either because they don't represent us anymore. All they do is represent their party. They don't represent the people. So
right. It's tribalism thing.
What I would love to see is let's get rid of these people. Let's put it online. Let's have an election the first Saturday of every month, and let's limit the bills to being only 1 to 3 pages typed. Period. That's it. 1 to 3 pages typed.
Right.
And everybody can go to their local library once a month. You can read through the bills that are up and let the people actually represent themselves. You can't tell me, if you're a Democrat, you can't tell me that Nancy Pelosi is representing you. Or if you're a Republican, you can't say that, well, Ted Cruz is really speaking for me or whatever. You can't. It's not true anymore.
Sure.
But
Yep, absolutely.
But damn well that'll never happen, as far as removing the Senate or the Congress, because you'd have to cut people's money off.
There's too much money, exactly. Yep.
It's crazy. Well,
you think we can get some fucking health care without having to pay 50% of your fucking wages to get health care? It's just ridiculous, It
is, dude. It's nuts. But let's not turn this only into politics. I could go all day with politics, but I know we want to talk music.
Yeah. I'm with you.
With you, and of course we're talking to Mikey Doling of Snot, of Soulfly, of himself, and of Channel Zero. Well, you're of a lot of bands.
I do, man. I'm a little slut. I also have a band called In Vitro, which is totally fucking cool.
Nice.
And another one called A Bloom. I got all kinds of old projects and stuff.
So what is going on with the quote unquote solo project? Is it just the one song for now, or are there more songs that are in production?
I have 6.
Okay.
6 songs recorded. Yeah, I got 6 of them, and I'm planning on releasing, I think, all of them over the next year.
Okay.
And I want to put like a visual with them, kind of like I did with Dirty Clown.
Okay.
And I'm going to release it like about every 6 weeks, I think, 6 to 8 weeks.
Okay.
Who knows? I just want to get the shit out. I'm not even do it sooner than that.
Right.
But I think over the next year, I should get all of it out. And if it goes good, I'll probably keep going, just putting material out. I'm an artist. I'm a songwriter. I like putting shit out for sure.
So are you of the mindset that the industry itself is dead as far as Well, here's 12 songs. Go take it all in at once.
Oh yeah, I do. I don't think the industry's dead or whatever, but I think the days of releasing an entire record at once is dead for sure. Because why would you do that? No. You know, you used to do it because you had an actual album, a CD or a vinyl with all the music on it. And you bought this thing and you own something with photos and lyrics in it. And you can sit down and listen to it and study it and just really vibe on it. And you wanted to listen to the whole record. Nowadays, people, they literally will listen to a song. You drop a whole album, a song, and they just don't even listen to the rest of the record, man. And it's crazy, you know? So I think just dropping one song at a time is actually smart because you get people's attention, they get into it, they share it, they have a great time. And right when they kind of, you know, get used to it and maybe it's getting old, bam, you hit them with another one.
Sure.
You know, and I think it's cool to do it that way for sure nowadays.
Right. And it's so, dude, it's funny because I'm all digital. I've gotten rid of every album that I had. I don't have any vinyl anymore. I don't have any cassettes anymore. I'm starting to get rid of most of my CDs. I mean, I am all digital. And
you're not a hoarder, huh?
No, not at all. But I get, because I'm the age that I am, I get mass shit from the other people that are my age that are like, dude, how can you not have your Deep Purple Live in Japan record? It's like, dude, who cares? I can hear it.
Right. Dude, I'm kind of with you on that. I'm the same kind of guy. I don't really hold on to shit.
Yeah.
So.
It doesn't make sense, man. But, you know, and the other thing, too, is, and maybe you agree with this, maybe you don't, and I'd be curious, since you've been in the industry from when CDs were everything to where they are now, you know, this current generation wasn't raised to appreciate the physical product. You know, they don't seem to care, man.
Something that was so awesome, man.
They are true, but I mean, they don't seem to care. It's like that. You remember the Gungan style guy? I know it's not our kind of music, but that Psy that did it's Gungan style. You know, that dance tune.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
The guy had 1 billion with a B hits on YouTube, and is gone. I mean, is gone. Nobody's heard from him since that song. And you know, you would never have had that in the physical product days. I mean, dude, Hootie and the Blowfish is still selling out 15, 20,000 seat places because they had one record that sold 10 million.
You know what, man? If we could actually right now, if I had like a wish, not a wish, but if a genie popped out of a fucking bottle and said, dude, if you want right now, I can make record stores come back and you have to buy albums in order to have music. You know, CDs, cassettes, vinyl. Would you like that? I'd say yes. Let's do it. No music online, nothing. You can use all the internet for all education and all that stuff, but you can't get music on there. I would fucking do it in a heartbeat. People don't go to shows anymore because of YouTube. They don't buy records. They don't buy music. They just stream it. I miss those old days, man, when people would go out and support music. And that's another thing, social media. That fucking sucks, too. I would love to get rid of that, too, because people used to have to go out to talk and see each other and socialize, social media, in person. You know, and I miss that, man. I remember back in the early Snot days, there was no internet, and people were going to see Snot shows in Hollywood to actually go out. I mean, of course, there was a cool band there, but they were going to see their friends. Yeah. You know, they couldn't see them on fucking Facebook. They went and like, oh, man, how you been? And, you know, conversations ensuing. I think it's a lot more healthy, if you will. I wish I would all come back. Record stores, live shows, support. You know, I miss it badly.
I do too. And I couldn't be more with you about social media. I believe it is the 21st century plague. You know,
dump it. Fuck that shit. I'm over it.
The thing that's the worst about social media, and it kind of plays into what you were just saying about everybody in the old days, where you're saying it brought people out to come out and hang out. The other thing that it did, the other side of that I think was every bit as important, although it's not as, you know, flowers and rosy. It also, when you had to go out in public, even with your friends, even with whoever it was, there was always a line that you didn't cross. You know what I mean? I mean, you knew if you were if you were in front of your friend, you didn't say, "Hey, you know, I fucked your girlfriend last night." You know, you didn't say that kind of shit because you knew you were going to get punched in the mouth. There was a certain amount of there was a certain amount of respect, I guess, that was there when you were in person, and that's gone with social media. It's just gone.
Yeah, I totally agree with you on that too.
You know, it's crazy.
Yeah, man. Social media, I mean, it's cool and all to connect with old family members and friends from high school, whatever. But I just wish it was gone. I mean, like I said, I want to go out and talk to people. I don't want to look on their Facebook and see what they've been up to. I want to fucking hear them tell me about it.
Exactly.
And, you know, that's just so much better.
Yeah, and invite me to go do it. You know, how about that? Use your social media to tell me, hey, we're going to the show next week. You want to go? You know, that would be good.
Yeah, I do. Fuck yeah.
Exactly.
Or nowadays, like, yeah, I saw them like 60 times on YouTube this week.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
or you'll see the name and you'll just look them up and watch 5 seconds of them on YouTube and go, nah, I don't think so. You know?
Yeah, exactly. And then you don't get the real energy from the live show, and you're judging them from something you see, a little fucking video on your phone.
Yeah,
it's stupid, man.
A clip on your phone where you're literally listening to the guy that's holding the phone sing the song instead of the singer. Sucks.
No doubt.
Nice, man.
Totally.
So dude, are there plans for you to put together the Mikey Doling band to be out there and play these songs live? Are you not that far yet, or what?
Well, you know what? I'm not doing my music to be like rock star guy or get any attention or anything like that. I'm just doing it for just my kind of body of work. I got music to write and put out, and you know, I'm doing it for fun, man. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
But at the same time, now that I have something I'm singing on, which is the first thing I've ever sang on,
sure,
I kind of would like to jump up on stage and try it, because I think I can kick ass at it. I'm pretty confident with that. So yeah, maybe I would like to put a little crew together of badass musicians. And if I was to do it, I'd want to do something different.
Right.
I'm thinking kind of a big band, like 3 or 4 guitarists.
All right.
You know, of course, a bass player. I got my bass player I already thought of who I want, or 2 even.
All right.
And then I'm thinking 2 drummers, man.
Wow.
You know? Yeah, just go big and just make this big fucking badass live band. And then, of course, I would like to sing and play guitar at the same time.
Sure.
And that would be kind of fun, you know, just something different.
Right. Sure. Sounds like a big version of Doling Maiden, I guess.
Well, we'll go with that. That's sure. But yeah, you know, I want to do something totally unique for sure, if I was to do it.
Nice.
And I'd like to do just a couple of spot shows, no tours or anything like that. You know, go out to LA and play something, or go down to like my hometown, which is Coachella, like Palm Desert.
Sure.
Go down there, play a couple shows. You know, maybe some spot dates here and there. That could be cool. And,
absolutely.
And if it was to catch a little fire, sure, I'd go play more.
No doubt, man. Well, dude, why don't we do this, man? Why don't we wrap this one up by playing the song for people? The song is called Dirty Clown. You can catch the video on YouTube, or it debuted on our good friend Josh Toomey's podcast, the Talk To Me podcast. So you can go over there as well and check it out there. Yep. And dude, just recap real quick. Give us a quick rundown on the song and where people can go to find out more about what you're doing and, you know, where you're at, et cetera.
You know what? I got the YouTube. You can subscribe there. I'm going to do some videos of just talking, letting people know what I'm doing. I'm going to be releasing a video pretty much every 4 to 8 weeks, a new one. Subscribe there if you could. And you can find me on Facebook if you want. I'm clearing out a lot of friends that aren't real friends, and friend me on there and message me all you want. It's Mikey Doling at Facebook and Instagram, Mikey Doling Instagram. And you can follow me on Twitter. You can find me there. And I'm going to start doing a lot more of that stuff and keeping people updated with the releases of these songs.
All right, well, let's get to it then. This is brand new stuff from Mikey Doling, and this is The Dirty Clown. It is your classic metal show.